bulungi amahanga gona nidokutandalira Ruhanga kakubunda yakwijuza obugiga Eshozi nepanga enyamisha n'amahamba Eshori mulungi enijera n'injezi Ensyani mulungi ebihingwa nitweza Binkurira ensi yanje n'enyesinza Shimwa mana shimwa Nitukusima lugaba byona Owatangire turyabanya Kigezi Nitukusimira Nensi yitu Kigezi Entima y'obulungi bwa Afrika Kigezi, Kigezi, ensi y'amamanzi Tubonero munda no mundeleka Tuyabakozi kandabanyabwenje Enkunzi z'abantu nitwacira buri omwe Twine nkwatansa Netukunda ntunguka Twine obufura kandi twine amazima Ninkurira ensi yanje nejesinza Shimwa, mana shimwa, nitukusima lugaba byona Owatangire turyabanya Kigezi Nitukusimira nensi yitu Kigezi Entima y'obulungi bwa Afrika Kigezi, Kigezi, nije tukwatanise Arengana zona tushonjerane Twombekezi yetu ezaha mutindo Twejese minyeto ekunde byobuhangwa Tuhaburane Nitwarize Namagara marungi Hangara Kigezi hangara Shimwa, mana shimwa Nitukusima lugaba byona Owatangire turyabanya Kigezi Nitukusimira nensi yitu Kigezi Entima y'obulungi bwa Afrika Entima y'obulungi bwa Afrika
A very good morning Kigezi mwarire muta abantu mwena abari kutureba Kigezi television mubari munonga kuguma muri komera Kigezi television kandi na program y'impa turabayisaho buri runaku okwira kimwe orunaku gogo kubanza kandi tukabasa kubana tugenda kimwe aharunaku ogugwa katano mwe bari munonga abantu bari kuturebera mu myanya etari nemwe ekimuri kurane cyamani kandi ka Kigezi television nitsimira kimwe kugira murongera kutsindika feedback yanyu abaratsindika za comment zabo abaratsindikira abara likingaga abara subscribingaga mwe bari mugumize mu neco ekimuri kukora kandi ka Kigezi television ekimuri kurane cyamani munonga izina nino batigamachi kandi rizoba n'ibiro bitano ebyokwezi ko ku 11 umwaka gwa mukama witu bwo 2025 no gwakashatu rurungi kandi bwabasa kubandi bushesha kurungi n'abantu mwe na kampanye kwa hero babasize kubani bugenda kimwe no kureba ko bwabasa kubani bashishira kurungi abayikira mirimo yabo kureba ko babasa kubani bapatikana mwe bari munonga ekimuri korane cyamani mugende ekimuri kuranko kumwarunda kasente kandi mubase kubani mubisaho anamaka aganyo abantu abatatu ja abati namagara mu rungi n'abarabire mu bizibu ekiri cy'impaha na nyumwazo mase kubani mugende kimwe no kureba ko kumwaye kwasa wahiguru abari mu magwariro gatari gamwe na gamwe ko kabari kureba Kigezi television amwe bari munonga ko kana bwe still ko turabagambira gakaburijo mugende kimwe no kureba ko kumwaye kwasa wahiguru kugira abase kubana barabya umudezo challenges ezimwine ningashi challenges ezizona ezimuri okurabamo. This program is proudly sponsored by Honorable Dan Musimzi Nabasa aniwe at Makasenze kugira ka Kigezi television tubase kuba turabayisaho daily updates ningashi amakuru agari kuba umucanga cyenyine kimpa echa Kigezi buri runako akandi aburi kasheshe okuyira kimwe ari shesha tukabasa kwa nzigenda kimwe ahari ashahina. Honorable Dan Musimzi Nabasa na kugambira basa kwa no mwesigana karuruka we mwe abantu bakabali municipality murebere kimwe ko kumwabasa kubani muzenyi makani mu mushajike ikiro ebiro 15 yoko kubanza abase kubana kwatira kimwe entebe ya member wa parliament wa kabali municipality kandi akendeye kimwe no kureba ko kuyaza kuticikirira abantu bakabali municipality umishenjero rikuru eria Uganda. Honorable Dan Musimzi Nabasa na kugambira bebintu ni nyamwinji eria ibimbize kandi yabire member wa parliament harimo ko kurakoranise by'amagara kurakoranise byo bwegese kurakoranise bya infrastructure muri kabale municipality kandi hamwe no kureto programs ezira leta etasa umaka y'abantu nigashe umaka g'abantu kurema ko kwabasa kubana bo nibagendera kimwe umumisho no kugenda akurunji. So mugende kimwe no kurema ko kumwayisigaho na Rubanda Musimzi Nabasa na karurukanyo kugira abasa kubana agendera kimwe n'aba member wa parliament wa Kabale municipality 2026-2031. Program ejipa kaburisho ko kutukoraga turatandika na headlines nigashi emito y'amakuru turabatwine kugira basekwa no yemanyira nishi eshiri kurugayo umucanga cyawe cyenyine kimpa echa Kigezi kandi ugende kimwe no kubasa kuba niwe no irebera kandi yehurire kandi basekwa no manya nici eshiri kuba muri Kisoro, eshiri kuba muri Rubanda, eshiri kuba muri Rukiga, muri Kanungu no muri Kabale district nangwa na Rukonjiri kandi na Kigezi yona okutwaliza hamwe na hero ya Kigezi n'abantu bona ningashi ebindi bintu byona ebiraba out of Kigezi konka biragendera kimwe no kureba ko bikwasire ahabanya Kigezi. So kaburijo katandika na headlines kujo base kwa no imanyira niki ekiturenda kugenda mission no kurako kutabasa kwa tugenda turagambaho mu program yetu ejimpa elizoba orunaku gwanyumwazo twabase kuba tureba abana bechamushanju bari kumara ebigezo byabo ebya primary living examinations kandi kwetorera mu ihanga ryona rya Uganda abana babase kuba bahendera ebizamu byabo akandi kurugirira reports zikozwe tibabire mu challenges nyingi no bo challenges zimwe na zimwe ko kopa okulinkinga exams multi practice hamwe n'abeje bamwe kuranga ko abazibira zibiri ziri zo common challenges zibire mu konka aho turagambira ati abire mu challenges nyingi munonga ngo gerezi base kubani ziremesa abana okukura ebicezo byabo byomwazo turebere ba teachers abazire hamwe n'abana ababire bari mu cyamushanju akurugira kimwe omuri Rubanda West bari kugenda kimwe no kubasa kubani basima omwami ari kumanya ka Honorable Balaba Kabaasa ogudwe NRM Fragbera wa Rubanda West kandi naendera kimwe etibe mu nyishenjero ya Rubanda West abaji abateachers abana babase kubani bareba ko babasa kubani bamusibira kimwe bwanyuma yo kubasa kubana providing meals kurisa abana bona bechamushanju omuri Rubanda West program na storage part jine kandi turareba kutagenda kimwe mu mission no kuranga ko twaje kwisaho base ko no imanyira nishi ekirugireyo nebigambo bya Honorable Balaba Kabaasa nawe ibyo ari kugamba nabyo ogendere kimwe no kubasa kuba no byemanyira. Still izoba ya nemwazo twagendere kimwe no kubasa kuba nitureba aba Rotary Club ezira rugira kimwe hano ya omuri Uganda na Kigezo twarize hamwe na Western Uganda bari hostinga district governor wa district 9214 kandi umchara ari kumanya ka Rotarian Christine ache Yuneka Woya izuba rya nemwazo twarebere Rotary Club zitari zimwe na zimwe ziri kukindira kimwe no kureba ko kuzabasa kuba anizimwakira kandi the previous day izuba ryo kubanza akabandiza umuri Mugayinga Rotary Club kandi Jompone shangwa kuriya omuri Kisoro nabo kureba ko kubabasa kubani bamwakira district bana wabo ariko bagana ibintu bitari bimwe na bimwe. So izuba rya nemwazo twarebire yabuganaho aba Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi kandi abampo abayonjire kimwe no kureba ko kuba emphasizing ekintu cyo kukumvira kimwe inyanja ya Lake Bunyonyi. Storage part ojine mu bijwi basakono gitegereza mu mishaho mpo kujya tubasekwane tugikwisa oyemanyire niki eki turi kugenda mu misho no kugambaho kukana bwe still kwa mazire kubugana Rotary Club ya Lake Bunyonyi yagendeye kimwe mu misho no kuza ahari Makanga primary ejo neshangwa omuri Bugonji kandi turebire ariko egita ahali Rotary Club of Kabale City kandi bakagendera kimwe no kubasa kuba ni ba commissioning a set of art 5 stands waterborne toilet au hali Makanga Primary School yabase kuba neyombe kwa Rotary Club of Kabale City on a tune of a sentence ziri kuingana 20 million so mweno iyo nijyo birugire izo bari animazo na storage part tujine kurungi kandi stay walk to Kigezi television nayo tuja tubase kuba nitujikwisaho ugende kimumisho no kwemanyira niki ekiri okurugayo. Izindi stories ni nyamwinje zibase kuba nizurugayo kuri ya muri Kigezi kandi nabwe still zo bari animazo twarebire ahari Grace Villa Girls Sanctuary eri kushangwa hanu ya omuri Kabale ejo ni empowerment organization eri ku empowering girl child kurugira kimwe hanu ya omuri Kigezi na munonga ebese injire omuri Kabale district nabo izo bari animazo twarebire bari kutera urufuka ninga shikuronkinga okombeka amakagabo amasasa aho ahari Makanga Hill kandi aho tugendeye kuri umukoro gubire graced by the Bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, the Right Reverend Gada Kanjuna n'abandi bantu nyamwinji abagendeye kimwe no kuranga ko abasa kuba bashindikiza Bishop ahabire ari kutera urufuka kandi kureba kuko yabasa kuba nagendera kimwe no kutera urufuka izoba erya nyomwabazo stories tunenya mwinji kandi nabwe stero nabwe bibire nyomwazo nabwe ndaje kimwe no kurako nabasa kuba ni kurabira muko kana bwe ntebigwe kubasa kuba ni kutwara kimwe mu district ya Rubanda nabwe stero bari nyomwazo twarebire group ya widows ningashi efakazi okurugira kimwe omuri Nangara okwempo omunda na munonga omuri Bwayo parish to bageze nyomwazo no kuba empowered group ejimpa eri mu members bari kwikabira na mukaga so izo bari nyomwazo twarebire bari kubahera kimwe 20 bari kubahera kimwe 20 Piglets ningashi ibyana byempunu biri kwika abiri na mukaga kandi twagenda kimwe no kubasa kuba anitureba nabo bari kubyakira kurungi na munonga etengo ningashi ekitumire babahera kimwe ebzi Piglets no kugira kureba ko babasa kuba nibe empowering storage tugine kurungi nayo gitegereze kugira tubase kuba turagikwisaho ogende kimwe mission no kwembanyira niki ekiri kurugayo. Izo bari animazo na Westil on muri Kabale aha high court ya Kabale twarese kuba nitureba court of appeal bari kuronchingaho a 3-day criminal appeal session kugira babasa kuba ni bari bonko kuba preventing a backlog yemishango eyibara babine na munonga erabe hipinjire omuri a high court ningashe abantu nyamwinji abaraba bari ku appealinga ningashe bari kugendera kimwe no kureba kuko babasa kuba nibashaba court kugira ibase kuba nibehuririra kandi bamanyire kimwe niki eri kurugayo kugira imishango yawo bagicwere kimwe kandi kugira eruge kuguma erahipinga achimwe omukoti twayirukira kimwe tukaza mu district ya Kisoro twarebire a floods ningashe omwijurira gwamizi izuba rero mwazo na Bwistil ahayishomero eriri kumanywange ya Chibumba Primary School erionirishangwa omuri cha hafi town council omuri Kisoro district ishomerere mpaha yabase kuba ndijira mizi bwanyuma a heavy downpour yabasize kuba negwa ejinze kimumisho no kushisha ibintu by'abana kugira abakandi twarebire abana bari kwendera bakorire ebizizo byabo mu chat storage tujine kandi tubase kuba compiling kurungi gitegereze misha kugira tubase kuba nitujikwisa oyemanyire niki eki turi kugambo niki ekiri kurugayo kunuya omucanga cyenyine kimpa echa Kigezi. Police probe murder after a bar fight in Kabale twarebire police yabasa kuba nerunkingo investigation bwanyuma yabashaha kutera ekitomi omubara kandi omuri ya Kalimira town council eri kushangwa omuri Doro County West hano ya omuri Kabale district kandi abakubatire ekitomi omwe babasa kuba nibamwitiraho kandi police ati yahundi kugambira eri kora investigation kugira ibase kuba nemanyanya mashijo gumpa ekimurugirireho okufa niki storage tujine kandi turabase kuba tujiso obwijire mu mishaho mpawo echo tine kubasa kuba nokora basa kuba noguma ahari Kigezi television kuja oyemanyire niki ekitwino ndizo story tinona gorizoba twarebire teacher omuri district ya Kisoro babasa kuba nibamukoma bwanyuma yo kusanga kumususpectinga kurinkinga ebizamu bya PRE kandi ugomba abase kubona kwatwa na WhatsApp messages ziriho answers z'ibigezo ebibiri biri kugwa izoba eryanyuma zo storage mpa nayo turabase kuba tubicomera ubugwijire misha hopaho ubase kubona bimanyira niki turi okugambaho. Good morning Kigezi program is proudly sponsored by Honorable Dan Musemuzi Nabasa ogumpa na endera kimwe intebe yo munyishingiro ahabwa Kabale Municipality na kugambira agendera kimwe no kurango kwa mwisigana karoro kawe kugira abase kubana swara Kabale Municipality obumisho izina inobati yamachi kandi good morning Kigezi program katuze for a short break kwagaruka tubase kubana twiso amakuru agamba obugwijire.
Make your educational journey smoother, easier with our comprehensive and extensive collection of books and high-quality stationery along top-notch printing services at 4J's Printers Limited. We have all the stationery items you could need, from planners to papers and notebooks, among many others. Get high-quality prints for all your personal and business needs with our printing services. Want to publish a book? We turn your manuscript into a masterpiece by handling everything from typesetting to binding. We offer book sales services with our wide range of books, including educational texts and practical workbooks, not forgetting featured textbooks used in secondary schools, vocational schools, among many other educational institutes. Our featured books include Understanding Lower Secondary Physics O-Level, Fundamentals and Concepts of Economics A-Level, Physics Practical Workbooks both O and A-Levels, Essentials of Applied Mathematics A-Level, and Understanding UCE Physics O-Level. We as well make revision books and holiday packages for all the mentioned subjects in wholesale and retail at affordable prices, also offering convenient delivery services for all your orders. Visit us today along Nasa Road at Mirembe Arcade, Level 3, Room D13, or you can contact us to learn more or place an order via 0787 97 63 37 or 0759 39 81 09, or email us via josephsemu@ymail.com. Thank you.
A very good morning Kigezi mukurikeyo omuburango okwempaho akandi abona ba 4J's printers bari bwambira kimwe ngune bakora kimwe obutabo kandi bakuprintingire bwe base kuba ni bakwa services zona eza printer basa kuba no bayikirira kandi ko kuba basa kuba no irebera location yabo ne number zisimu bazitireho ahansaho mpaho mukurikeyo okwempaho mukarango kandi katugumize mu namakuru agutinoro na kugura izoba kandi je segment turabahiso amakuru agampa umugwijire kugira ubase kuba no imanyira niki ekiri kurugayo umucanga cyenyine kimpa icya Kigezi konka. Remember you watching Kigezi television kandi abara YouTube channel yitu mutebwa kubasa kuba subscribing, please subscribe kandi ubase kuba no tekaho akadako mpaho kugira buri story buri region iri turatekeyo mujinde no kubasa kuba no diafunira at your fingertips umanye niki ekiri kurugayo umucanga cyenyine kimpa echa Kigezi. Wagenda kimwe mitimbagano yite dijo ka TikTok nayo basa kuba no followinga, wagenda kimwe X yitu basa kuba no followinga Kigezi television kuja tubase kuba tuchendera kimwe okwisaho amakuru gona onko kugari kurugayo kunuya umucanga chawe echa Kigezi. Starting off with a story of Rubanda County West, edukushangwa muri Rubanda District. Izuba lya nyuma zo twarebire abazire ba teachers bana bari kwereka okushemererwa kw'amani bwa nyuma ayaba basokwani bamara ebijizo byabo bishamushanju kandi abampa babiri bari kusimira kimwe NRM flag bearer wa Rubanda County West umwami ari kumanywa nka Honorable Bruce Balaba Kabaasa kandi ogomba yijuka na endera kimwe intebe yo munyishinjiro wa Rubanda County West agu babiri bari kumusimira abwo kugira akabasa kuba na fulfilling a pledge yeye hanyuma aho mpo awiyijire kubasa kuba naraganisa munaenda kurisa abana bicamushanju kurisa abana bicamushanju bona omu constituency yeye ya Rubanda County West kandi for the 2 days ziba bari kora PRE abana babiri very rest assured ngu emere eriho kandi barenzeho necyo kunywa kugira babasa kuba ni bakora ibizamu byabo batari kuruga ishomero kushanga umwana ayine kore kizamu cyo mukasheshe akiruka kazaranchi ninga bumwaka sibakwe akabasa kuba nagaruka afternoon konka Honorable Bruce Balaba Kabaasa abase kuba nabahera kimwe lunch nkoko yabase kuba nashiraganisa konka nabwe mu ntego yeye tukabasa kuba tureba hanyuma ompo ari kugira we are yabire member of parliament ayehireyo kureba kuko yabasa kuba nateko program eri very sustainable kugira imyaka yona eyaramare ari member wa parliament agendeye kimwe no kureba ngo mwana yaba yishiri mu class ningashi mu class cya mushanju abase ko na agenda kimwe no kutunga free meals ayishomero kugira umwana at least yobasa kuba na concentrating aha bitabo byeye kandi na performances ezibarakura kureba zabasa kuba nizi improving muri Rubanda County West. Honorable Bruce Balaba nakugambira ngwe ayehireho kureba government schools ezimpa at least zabasa kuba nizigendera kimwe mission no kukora kurungi muri district yona ya Rubanda akandi ariko ebembeza na munonga aga learners welfare ningashi abana bari kufuna icyo kuriya na munonga class ya cyamushanju bati ne kubasa kuba ani bashanga abayirarikirire ngo twadi yakirizoba konka bagendere kimwe no kureba ko kubabasa kuba ne ba concentrate ingira kimwe aha bitabo bya Katuriro. Some of the clips is Honorable Bruce Balaba Kabaasa abere nagamba ha improvement ningashi ko kwa gendere kureba ya improving eri wages muri Rubanda County West na Rubanda district etwarize hamwe. Good morning Kigezi.
My head teacher of the time got his diploma much longer into our school time. He was a licensed leader of the school. My teachers at Ufon College, Anthony Nguyehube, you know all of them, had finished their 6 and failed to cross to NTC or to university. Those were my secondary teachers. But we are here. You have the qualification. What is not happening? That's what I want us to discuss. And I want you to tell me, what is it that I can do? Because it looks like I'm about to be a member of parliament. That I see. What is it that I can do? Because you have made a decision already. You voted for me in the primaries. I have not become a bad boy since then. So what is going to change? The people have made a decision. It is time for them to confirm it. Do I need to come to the teachers to inquire on what we need to do after the confirmation? Won't I be losing time? I need us to know what is it that we have to do once the ball is rolling. And that's why I call it. I have scanty ideas on what can happen. I'll share them with you. But overall, it is you to tell me what needs to be done. When I thought about the school feeding program, it's not that really I was ingenious and thinking big. No, I was just remembering my own situation. That's really what came into my head. Although my father had money, I was in school without shoes from my P1 up to P6. They allowed us to put on shoes in P6, right? There was no, we were not allowed to have, even if you had them. So P1 to P6, now I put on the most expensive shoe. Simply because there was a Kasimba at my school who taught me, and there was God's favor for me to keep in school and eventually finish. It is still there. So why don't we have these young men and women supported to emerge? So my program thinks that if we negotiate with the parents and have a way through which our children who are in P7 can be attended to on the social welfare front more from when they join P7 for that whole year, it's possible they may concentrate. But the teachers have to be also engaged. They have to be retooled. If it is not retooling, they have to be supported with materials. If it is not materials, they have to be given opportunities to exchange with those who do better. To understand what happens in Kabale, to understand what the ones in Kampala are doing, and eventually when they come to class, they are able to, because we have, education is a changing, it's an evolution. Now there is a computer in the staff room. It is no longer a typewriter. Isn't it? Yes. When you advance, there are smart boards somewhere. You know that. People are speaking more. There is AI, there is internet, there are all these other things. TTC, they were not there. So you are a teacher in the past, teaching children in the future, we can't blame you for your inequities. Because where you were trained from, these things were not there. Artificial intelligence was not there. It is what you were given that you are giving to the children, isn't it? But it no longer works. The world is changing. And you can't be washed away because you are the resource the country has. What is it that we can do together to make you the teachers of the future?
Good morning Kigezi mukurike yo muri ejo story ogwe no mwami Bruce Balaba Kabaasa ahagenderire kwerekera kimwe a commitment ye ngo nagenda kugenda kimwe no kureba koko ya improving eryo bwegese ngo muri Rubanda County West na Rubanda District okutwaliza hamwe. Getting into another story 18 on agwerezoba nko kuna nakugambira mu headlines izoba dani mwazo hamwe nizoba ryo kubanza turi kureba Rotary clubs zitari zimwe na zimwe okurugira kimwe muri Western Uganda bali kutaya yesa district governor wa district 9214 kando kumpaha ningashi district ejimpa eraberemo mahanga nka Tanzania hamwe na Uganda. Omuchara ari kumanywa nka Rotarian Christine ache yuneka woya ali mu district ya Kabale kandi sobade no mwazo twarebire aba Rotary club ya Lake Bunyonyi kandi eyebembirwe president wayo munani wanje ajini tukamusha bari kubasa kubani mu hosting ningashini bamutaya yisa bakamumurikiro zimwa programs zibine zimwa projects zibabase kubani bakoraho nibindi bintu nyamwinji ibibaretaga nka Rotary club kureba ko babasa kubani bagenda umumisho. Rotary club of Lake Bunyonyi yamara emyaka iri kwika eshatu hati ya into existence kandi sobade no mwazo twarebire bataya is a good district governor kandi ahari at Safas in erikushangwa ari Makanga Hill hanuya omuri Kabale Municipality ya Kabale district. Zimwe ya projects ezibabase kubani bamumurikiraho berekire kimwe ngu ishomero eriri across Lake Bunyonyi ningashi ishomero ari Lake Bunyonyi ya primary bagende kimwe no kuranko kubateka yo water tanks kugira abana babasa kubandi basaving amizi kandi batunga safe and clean or health water to use aishomero ningashimu mashomero agabo okwempo ahari Lake Bunyonyi kandi gutube turi kugambaho na president wa Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi umwami ari kumanyoka Jean tukamushaba basekwa natumurikira ngo Rotary Club bwanyuma yo kureba a story Kigezi television yabasekwa nikora ahanyuma ho mpaho ya kushanga akatare n'abantu abari kutura ahari Lake Bunyonyi ningashina munonga aharutindo ejo yukaniyo largest docking site eri hari Lake Bunyonyi atibine toilets ziri a very clean kandi toilets bwanyuma ezabire ziri okushanga ziri omumbera mbi. So Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi babase kubani berekera kimwe commitment yabo ningashina determination kwereka mubarenda kugenda kimwe no kurako kubaboneza ningashingo kubanyiriza izo washrooms ningashi toilets eziri aharutinda akandi kureba ngo kuzabasa kubanizigaruka kimwe mutindo kugira at least ba protecting enyanja ningashiba conserve kimwe enyanja ejimpa ya Lake Bunyonyi. Ebindi bintu nyamwinji ebyabase kwa natugambira ngo kakasasiro barashanga baranaga abantu baranaganaga ahi na Lake Bunyonyi bari kugendera kimwe no kurako kuba empowering groups zitari zimwe na zimwe n'abantu bona abari kozesa ningasha bari kutura hihi yenyanja kureba kuko babasa kuba niberindira kimwe okunaganaga ningashi okuritaringa akasasiro ahambahe nyine ahari Lake Bunyonyi. In an interview ningashikuto jene mission no kureba ko kutwagamba ho ana district governor wa Rotary club wa Rotary clubs zona ezi muri Uganda na Tanzania ningashi uri kuzebembera omuchara ari kumanywanka Christine che yuneka kawoya turebire kimwe ari kutumurikiraho ngu Rotary clubs ezimpazi ne kugenda kimwe no kubasa kubazi nizi empowering aba members at least attracting other members ari kugira Rotary clubs zili based on a membership na munonga abantu abarimu n'ibintu barakora. So ya empowering Rotary clubs kureba ko kuzabasa kuba nizi attracting a new members at least inamba ko kuzabasa kuba anizikora naba grooming Rotary clubs n'izindi zona kureba ko kubasa kuba ni batungura ningakini bagenda kimwe umumisho no kutandikaho clubs izindi agenda kimwe no kusima Rotary Club ya Lake Bunyonyi habwa projects ezibabase kubani bakora botireho anke yo kuboneza Lake Bunyonyi kugenda kimwe no kombeka washrooms ningashikutereza washrooms zira Lake Bunyonyi okwama shomero ga Lake Bunyonyi water tanks n'ibindi bintu nyamwinji bagendire mission no kurira ko kubakora storage tugine kandi mu gikirize producer base kwa naje tuterayo mwirebere niki iki turi okugamba. Good morning Kigezi.
The Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi has underscored the importance of conserving and protecting Lake Bunyonyi and its surrounding environment through water, sanitation and community development projects. Speaking during the official visit of Rotary District 9-14 Governor, Rotarian Christian Cheyune Kahoya held at Cephas Inn in Kabale Municipality, the club president, Rotarian Jean Tukamshaba, said the club's focus is to ensure that the lake remains clean and its water safe for human use. Rotarian Tukamshaba highlighted that the main goal of the Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi is empowering Lake Bunyonyi communities through sustainable development and global fellowship.
The Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi is emphasizing on water and sanitation related projects around Lake Bunyonyi because that community depends on the lake for water, and the school runners that we are working with at the primary school also needed clean water to drink and to use at school.
He outlined the club's specific objectives as implementing sustainable community development projects, promoting economic empowerment, and enhancing access to quality education. He revealed that the club has already implemented several impactful projects, including the installation of a 10,000-litre water tank at Lake Bunyonyi Primary School, benefiting 750 pupils, 12 teachers, and surrounding communities.
As the Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi, we donated a 10,000-litre tank at Bunyonyi Primary School, which is already providing water to the entire school community. At
the Harutindo Market, the main landing site of Lake Bunyonyi, the club is refurbishing a public toilet that will serve over 1,500 people who attend weekly market days and travelers who disembark from the lake. Additionally, the club is promoting proper waste disposal management around the market area, hotels, and nearby communities by training youth and women's groups in waste management practices.
We have also moved down to have a public toilet that has not been in use for 5 years, refurbished, and it will be serving the weekly market of Harutinda, and it will also improve hygiene standards around the lake. We shall also have the compost worked on by mobilizing community members and train them in waste disposal management. So we shall have the women and youth trained to know how to recycle plastics, and doing that our lake will be protected from pollution, because whenever the rain comes it washes all the compost into the lake. So we are helping the community to conserve their own lake, which provides water to the people around Lake Bunyonyi and to the entire people of Kabale. So as Lake Bunyonyi Rotary, we take pride in serving the communities in such areas.
Rotarian Tukamshaba added that the Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi visualizes success through impactful projects and increased visibility. He said the club plans to partner with the Kigezi Corporate League to expand networking opportunities that will enhance membership recruitment. The club operates as a cashless and paperless organization, promoting member cohesion through active welfare and buddy groups.
The significance of such a visit to our club is that we get visited as Rotarians in Kabale, because the district governor represents Uganda and Tanzania, where we are as Rotarians. Our district is 9214. It brings together Rotarians in both Uganda and Tanzania, and when she comes here, it is the opportunity we have to show to the whole world what we are doing in our local communities. So the district governor has visited all the projects Rotarians are doing from Kisoro, from Kabale, from Njiri, in Kanungu. So it is a privilege to host her, because she will see for herself what Rotarians are doing back in their community.
District Governor Rotarian Cheyune commended the club for its efforts, noting that her visit to Western Uganda aims at empowering Rotary clubs in the region. She said her mission is to monitor ongoing projects, appreciate the work being done, and offer guidance on areas of improvement.
This week I'm covering the Western region, the Kabale region. Yesterday I started off with the Rotary Club of Gahinga Kisoro. Kahinga Store is a vibrant club. Extremely cold circumstances, but very vibrant, and they're together. Part of my role as governor is to visit clubs, to motivate them and inspire them, and also to visit the projects they're carrying out, because they're carrying out very impactful work in the communities. So I visit, I appreciate, and I advise on how to make it better. So I had the opportunity to visit Kahinga yesterday, and today I'm visiting the Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi in Kabale, a club that has been in existence for 3 years, but they're carrying on impactful work in their communities. They're putting up wash facilities in the markets because there was lack. They're also coming up with supporting a school, owning a school across the Lake Bunyonyi. And that they have done very good work.
She further urged clubs to prioritize membership growth, saying that a strong membership base is essential for clubs to effectively serve their communities.
What I encourage them to do, in addition to carrying on impactful projects, I requested them to attract more people to join them, to attract more members, because membership forms the basis of our organization. This is a member-based organization, so we need many more helping hands. If we have many more Rotarians join us, then we can be able to carry on more projects in the communities. Our communities need us, so I requested them to double their number, and it is possible if everyone takes it upon themselves to invite somebody to Rotary, because they're also invited to Rotary. And tomorrow I'll be visiting other clubs, even this evening. But the main message is to bring new members, because new members are going to help us support the foundation. They'll give to the foundation. They will give their funds to build the foundation.
During the fellowship, Rotarian Canon Joshua Mtekanga became the first club member to contribute to the Rotary International Foundation from the Rotary Club of Lake Bunyonyi. The event also saw the induction of Daniela Murungi as the new member of the club. Compiled by Norbert Ndiamhachi and King Solomon Tunamasko for Kigezi Television in Kabale.
A very good morning, Kigezi mukrikeyo omusore Jompaho muri kugenda kimwe mission okura ko kumwabasa kuba andi mureba ahari Kigezi Television kandi ngende kimwe no kubasa kuba ninsima uri bana muntu wena uri kutureba kuya utwatandikira no kwikiza kimwe hanu ya out kugenda kimwe mpora turi kunyomboroka mugeji a program ya Good Morning Kigezi a program. This program is proudly sponsored by Honorable Dan Musingu Zinavasa ni wari kuteka makasente kugira at least tugende kimwe mission okura ko kutabasa kuba nitwaisoho amakuru gari kurija kimwe mchanga cha Kigezi agatari agamwe nagamwe. Getting into another story, izoba da nimwazo twabasekuba nitureba a widows group eri kurija kimwe omuri Nangara bari ku receiving ningashi bari kwakira a Piglets ningashi byana byempono biri kwika 26 in a bid kureba ko babasa kubani betungura kandi babasa kwani ba improving ahali household income zabo kandi bagenda kimuno kura ko kubatunga ningashi bakagenda kimuno kutungura project jipa nabo kureba ko babasa kwani bateka akasente omumaka agabo. This a widows group ningashi abachara bampa abari under Nangara Church of Uganda bafakazi tukore association kandi zubadene mwazo kukuna nakugambire na twarebire bari ku receiving 26 piglets kugira babasa kubani ba improving on their standards of living kandi hamwe no kureba ko babasa kubani bembeza project ejimpa as one of an income generating project eri kubayambo akuleta akasente. The distribution exercise ningashi okugaba impunezi mpa kugende kimwe no taking a place ahali St Paul's Nangara Church of Uganda kandi ejompone shangwa omuri Bwayo Parish omuri Nyamwelu sub county eri kushangwa omuri Rubanda district. Omukoro obiro gukurire ani parish priest wa Nangara Church of Uganda omwamin ari kumanya ka Reverend just ayebare kando gompa ijuka aradabulinga nka diocese and treasurer wa diocese of Kigezi. So twarebire ari wayebembire project ejimpa iyo kureba nkuko babasa kuba ni bayambo abacyara bamba kura nkuko babasa kuba nabo ni bagendera kimwe no kwetungura. Umunyamakuru witu kwa abirari kugamba Hona Reverend ayebare abase kuba nagenda kimwe no kumwereka ngo association ejimpa era operating as a fellowship ningashi abacyara bamba barabuganira on different days church ejimpa babase kuba ni baganira habintu bitari bimwe na bimwe na munonga ebyo kugenda mission no kureba ngo kubyabasa kuba nibe batungura. So bari kugira ngo project ejimpa eba batandikireho nemwe hayo kubureba nko kwabasa kwani babayamba at least kugenda mission okura ko kubayetungura kandi Reverend just abasa kwana atumurikiraho ngu a project ejimpa eyempuno yabasa kwana egenda kurungi omu akibina ejimpa cyaba cyaramampaha next project mubagendere kura ko kwabasa kwani babaha intama zo kubasa kuba nizibayambaho nabo kuri ko kwabasa kwani bagendera kimwe mission no kwetungura umunyamakuru witu na West kwa gambire na bumwe habacara bampaba basekwani bereka okusima kwabo kandi kubasimire kimwe bagira na commitment yo kubatsa kubani bagendera kimwe no kugamba ngo banenda kwehereyo kimwe kuri bankuko basakwani batungura project yeje at least yagenda kimwe no kuranko kuyabayambaho akureta akasente omumaka gabo storage mpaha umunyamakuru uti yabasekwani ati confining kurungi kandi haji detailing aje kandi munyikirize twasekwani tujibazanira mwerebere nishi ekiri kurugayo nigashi ekirugireyo omuri Nangara Church of Uganda izoba elia anyumwazo. A very good morning Kigezi.
Women under the Nangara Church of Uganda Bafakazi Tukore Association have received 26 piglets to support their income generating activities and fight poverty within their community. The distribution exercise took place on Tuesday at St. Paul's Nangara Church of Uganda in Bwayu Parish, Nyamweru Sub-County, Rubanda East constituency. The event was presided over by the parish priest of Nangara Church of Uganda, Reverend Justice Ayabare, who also doubles as the diocesan treasurer of the Diocese of Kigezi. Speaking to our reporter shortly after the event, Reverend Ayabare explained the association operates like a fellowship, bringing together widows from across the parish with the aim of working collectively to improve their financial well-being. He emphasized the need for community leaders to support such initiatives, in addition to government programs aimed at poverty reduction.
And among the things they resolved to rear pigs and sheep as a means of boosting their income. Because what we realized and what is real is that poverty is real here in Nyamweru. Sometimes there are statistics that the government gives on air, or some of the politicians and other statistic agencies, but the real test of poverty is felt when you look at what people are going through, where people cannot afford 3 meals a day, where people do not have sufficient income to take their children to school fees. The level of dropout is high. Even the performance of the UP schools is very low. So you realize that there is actually village, and we as leaders, it is our responsibility to step in and see how we can be part of solving the challenge that the area is going through. And part of the reason, yes, we preach the gospel, we teach the word of God, but equally we have to involve ourselves in boosting people's.
Reverend Ayabare also encouraged women to embrace agriculture as a way of sustaining their families and contributing to local food supply chains. He extended special thanks to the Bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, Right Reverend Gadia Kanjuna, for his blessings and support towards the project.
They grow Irishes, they grow sweet potatoes, they grow sorghum, they grow beans, and we will also be selling to different stakeholders, or trading, supplying these different stakeholders of let's say potatoes in schools, beans in schools. So it will give us now the power of numbers, will give us the capacity to also compete with the rest of the world in supplying these items wherever they are. That is also the long-term vision that we have, to make sure that these people are economically empowered, they access the market, they have a voice by the power of the numbers that they raise, which will help them actually fit in society and be able to sustain themselves. Who has supported us, particularly the Bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, the Right Reverend Gadia Kanjuna, for his support and blessing this project to kick off in this parish. We hope it will actually spread to the rest of the parishes as well in the diocese and the entire country at large. But I want to thank also Honorable Jogo, Honorable Puzale, Honorable, I think, Prose. They also supported us. I want to thank the Mothers Union Office and the Fathers Union Office of the Diocese of Kigezi.
Reverend Ayabare expressed the hope that the initiative would expand to other parishes within the diocese and eventually across the country. He further urged the beneficiaries to take proper care of the piglets and avoid selling them prematurely. The priest noted that the association currently has 76 widows as members. The 26 piglets distributed on Tuesday mark the first batch, while the next phase will involve the distribution of sheep as part of the ongoing efforts to empower women and reduce poverty.
One, I want to encourage them to take good care of this that has been given to them. They become good stewards of what has been given to them and be patient. I know, of course, there is a lot of demands that they do have, but let this be a starting point. They take care of good of them so that each one of them lives to see the fruit of his labor. I believe it is Job who says, though your beginning was humble, your latter days will be great.
Some of the beneficiaries, including Peace Tuyamreba, the association chairperson, and Jocelyn Twinob Sinje, a member, expressed their gratitude to Reverend Ayebare for initiating the project.
Kureba ngo zimpunu zabisaho families zeitu twahera abana fizi twabone cyo kurya twabona n'icyo kunywa turasima munonga tutime kugaruki
kwino kushemererwa munonga okureba Reverend witu yatwetire nk'abakazi abafakazi akatukorera ekibina kandi tukareba erizo twino kushemererwa kureba iki yatutandikire kwino kushemererwa twatunge mpunu
nezara yaza kuzaleza n'ebyana bingi era hanyuma yo kugura ebyana ingasiri.
The pig distribution project marks a new chapter in the lives of widows in Nangara parish as they strive to become more economically independent and improve their livelihoods. Compiled by Nathan Bahangwa and King Solomon Tunamasko for Kigezi Television in Rubanda East.
A very good morning Kigezi mukrike yo mu storage mpao ebyo ne bibiriho izuba na mwazo ahali Nangara Church of Uganda ngo tugendere kureba ejo group y'abachara eri kuba empowered kandi kugira kuba basakubani bagenda kimu misho no kwetungula katugende kimwe muri story. This program is proudly sponsored by Honorable Dan Musinguzi Nabasa ogwempona endera kimwe entebe yo munyishenjero abwa Kabale Municipality ali kugenda kimwe no kugamba abantu bakabali Municipality turebe omumisho kandi tugende kimwe no kureba hare Honorable Dan Musinguzi Nabasa na kugambira ngo wamwesiga nakaruru kawe na agendere kimwe no kureba ko yabasa kuba natungura kabali Municipality na munonga ane mu bintu by'amagara mu bintu byo kwejesa ningashi amashomero mu bintu ebyongodo kurako kuzabasa kuba nizibonera hano muri Kabale Municipality kandi kindi na munonga ecyayibembize no kurema ko yabasa kuba yambo abantu kureba ko batunga akasente omushawo yabo ningashiku empowering families kureba ko kuzabasa kuba nizikuraho projects zitari zimwe na zimwe na ngwazi gendeye kimwe no kureba ko kuzayetungura kandi nkaroya na inda kozesa kimwe obukugugweye kandi abutware kimwe omwishenjero abasekwa na registrating abantu kandi abasekwa nabagambira aniki ekiri kurugaya ningasha gendeye kimwe no gukora amateka gari kuyamba ahari Kabale Municipality na ngwana Uganda yona okutwariza ahamwe kuko nanagambire izobara n'umwazo twarebire omchara ari kumanywa Nkanotelian akawoya Christine ari kutayahira kandi kompani wa district governor wa Rotary club kandi twagende kimwe no kureba ari kutayahira Rotary club zitalizimona zimwe kandi kutatokwera kiro story ya Rotary club of Lake Bunyonyi kwa rugira aho mpaho during evening time abasekona joining aba Rotary club of Kabale city ahali Makanga primary iri kushangwa umuri bugonje ahagendeye kimwe no kubasa kuba na commissioning a 20 million a state of art 5 stars waterborne toilet awombo ishomero ryo mpawo kureba kuko abana batandika na teachers na staff kureba kuko bagasakwana batandika okukozesa ezi toilets officially ari kuzibakwasa ningashinka Rotary Club of Kabale City bagende kimwe no kureba kuko bakwatanisa na district governor kandi bahandinga over project echimpa kurungi omcharo gupa ari kugambaho nabishomero ryo mpawo abasakwana bashabira kimwe kureba kuko basakubani barinda egi project eyishomero iyi Rotary Club of Kabale City ebase kuba negendera kimwe no kubaletera kandi yasimira kimwe Rotary Club of Kabale City kwebembeza projects zimpa izya health and sanitation kureba kuko abasakubani ziboneza ninga shines cleaning ahamagaraga abantu hamwe na environment y'abantu baraba bari kuberamo ko tugambire ningashi Rotary tugambire turi kugambaho na Rotary president wa Rotary Club of Kabale City umwame kumanya ka Rotarian Dr. Robert Mugarura agende kimono kureba kuko yabasa kuba natumurikiraho akandi agende kimono kureba kuko yatumurikiraho angu ka Rotary Club of Kabale City bakabasa kuba nibazagira ishomero eribashanjire hanyuma hompo gine washrooms zitari mu mbera nungi kandi bo niko kuswinginga into action kureba at least babasa kuba nibayambaho ishomerere mpa okureba kuri agenda misho na idio no kutunga washrooms ziri on standard kandi zibonire kugira abana at least bagenda kimu misho no kureba nko kubabasa kuba nibazikozesa biona umunyamakuru witabira on ground kandi agenda kimwe kuri nko yaba compiling mu bikirizi tubase ko nitugatera yo mwerebere niki ekituri okugambo. A very good morning Kigezi.
Projects like these are the ones that connect us to the community.
The Rotary District 9 to 14 Governor, Rotarian Chayune Christine Kahoya, has called upon Rotary clubs, Rotarians and community members to collectively work towards improving health and sanitation in their communities. She made the remarks today while officiating the commissioning of a 20 million Ugandan shillings state-of-the-art 5-stanza waterborne toilet at Makanga Primary School in Bugonji, Kabale Municipality.
Opportunity to commission this, please. Let's commission together. Because we do it all together.
The commissioning was part of her ongoing official visit to Western Uganda, aimed at assessing progress of Rotary projects and engaging with all Rotary clubs in the region. The modern toilet facility was constructed by the Rotary Club of Kabale City to address a critical hygiene crisis at the school, which previously depended on a single dilapidated pit latrine shared by both teachers and pupils. While addressing Rotarians and the school community, Rotarian Chayune emphasized that good health and sanitation require collective participation to prevent diseases and promote community well-being.
Everything you've been collective from the Rotarians. President and the team, I'd like to thank you for the work that you have done. Toilets are very important, and especially for the girl child. Many places prioritize the girl, but you have done it concurrently. So that must have taken a lot for a young club like you. And I would like to thank you for the leadership and the past presidents as well, because this must have started long ago. To the past presidents, thank you so much for starting something that we could be able to carry forward with. And that is the sustainability that we look at. In every project, let us make sure that we work together. It has to be a triker. We have the past president, but now we have the president, we have the president-elect and the president nominee. In every club, we need to work together. So there's continuity of the projects that we choose. So it doesn't remain that this one has taken a project to their home, then the other one has taken a project to their home. We need to cut out that so that we carry on with projects that impact the communities. And here we are in Makanga Primary School.
She commended the Rotary Club of Kabale City for taking the initiative to construct the facility, noting that such projects strengthen the bond between Rotary and the community.
But projects like these are the ones that connect us to the communities that we work with. So I don't think Headmaster, Headmaster. Thank you so much for accepting to partner with us.
You're most welcome.
Because we need to bring change to our communities. And these are some of the things. If children are not able to stay in school, or they have to wait at home when they have a stomach problem, then they will miss school. But once we have these ones available, we know they can be looked after.
The 20 million Ugandan shillings project, which began in April this year, stands as a testament to Rotary's commitment to improving lives through practical and sustainable interventions.
Please make sure they are kept clean, they are well looked after, because we need to build these communities. But if you, the people we are working with, do not look after these projects,
we shall do.
You will do.
With a great potential.
You have to. Because your role in this is to take care. In case the system fails, you do not have to run back. That's what cannot be a partner in that case.
Yes, I do promise.
You do promise.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Speaking during the ceremony, Rotary Club of Kabale City President, Rotarian Robert Mugarura, highlighted the importance of improved sanitation in enhancing both health and academic performance.
The club was starting, we actually came here and then we realized this is not the Makanga that we were hoping to see. So structures were dilapidated. We are going to give you more information about the project. But now we are in the phase 2 of implementing our plan for the school. So in this phase, we are constructing waterborne toilets. So when we first came, there were actually some old toilets along the road. There is a road. And we realized that these children were vulnerable. And that they are, we realized it wasn't safe. So as a club, we actually sat and decided that we can actually construct for them a decent toilet structure that is within the school. And we thought that would make our children safe and avoid the interruptions of having to move from class 200 meters and then back to class, and some of them would actually disappear, use it as an excuse. So that's what we have done.
The waterborne toilet project adds to the Rotary Club of Kabale City's growing portfolio of community-centered initiatives that continue to uplift health, education, and welfare across the region. Compiled by Norbert Ndiamhachi and King Solomon Tuinamasko for Kigezi Television in Kabale.
A very good morning Kigezi, mukrike umusoreje mpaho akandi na buli kimuchona ekimuri kureba Kigezi Television abantu abakuratira program ejimpa ya auto atandikira no kugendera kimwe auto abasakubanitwika omusha ejimpa kaze munisho story au kandi kula obwire buri kutubira akatambari base kubani tuyirukira kimwe tuze mu district ya Kisoro izuba rya numwazo twarebire imitunga anya mwinji abasa kubanirita okwijurirana omuri town council ya cha hafi ayishomero nimwe riri kubanyoka ijya Kibumba a primary school rimpani rishangwa omuri cha hafi town council muri Bufumbira East constituency okwe omuri district ya Kisoro twageze kimwe no kureba ishomero rimpa ryaje na kimwe no kwijurana mizi kandi gyarabanisamo abeji ababire bari kora ibigizo byabo ebiye cyamushanju kandi nikoko kureba kuko abana babase kubani niba improvising babirukiza in the nearby church kandi ibagendeye kimwe no kureba ko kubakorera ibizamu byabo. According to the school head teacher omwami ari kumanyoka Steven Mfutumukiza bazire mu classroom ziri kwikandinga shiziri kurenga 5 zona zigenzeye kimwe no kureba ko kuzahijurirana amezi hanyuma ya heavy downpour yaje ndire kimwe no kubaza kuba negwa kandi kureba kuko yabasa kuba ne bataburira kimwe ebibabire bari gukora byona ahishomero erimpa situation ejimpa kwegendeye kimwe no kubasa kuba ne bazamu umberambe kandi bareba batacayine esho kugikorera niko kwirukiza abana bakabasa kwani babatwara omuchurch eri kumanyoke ya Kibumba a Church of Uganda kandi abana bampa niho bagendire kureba ko babasa kuba nibakorera ebikizo byabo ebyakamaririzo ebyechesa ebya echa amushanju. Futumukiza ogwe teacher abase kwana to explain njane ngasogende kimwe no kubasa kwana tugambira ngwishomero lyeri mpa eria Kibumba lirakora nka center y'amashomero gari kwika ana harimo Gisele B Centenary Primary School, harimo Gwarusozi a Primary School, harimo Butoke Primary School kandi ababona babire bine toto yabana bari kwirenga igana nabandi akandi abagendeye kimwe no kuranko kubabasa kubani bakora ibizamu byabo kandi bakabikorera church agendeye kimwe no kuranko yabasa kubana ashaba Ministry of Health and of Education and Sports kureba ko at least babasa kubani babayambaho akoreba ko kuba opening a drainage no kubasa kubani babombekeraho na classes at least zira standard eso basa kubani ziyamba abana abamba kureba ko kubasa kubani bega kurunji batine kwerarikirira ngo mizi eshayo nagaraze kubani batahira kandi nabwe basitiye abamwe ari staff ishomero batumurikireho this is not the first time ushanga ishomero ryabo riri kuzamu omwijirano ogwa mizi bari kushabira kimwe government at least ababagire kibakuraho ngo habatinde kikozigwe baraze gushanga atindi nama class agampago bino washanga gahirimire katrebe story kandi nayo basakwana imanyira ningasho yerebere niki ekirugire izuba eri ari mwazo good morning Kigezi.
n'imisozi yatembye twaba turi kubura aho kunyura twari twenda kwanga kuza kuza ku ishuri imvura iri kugwa turenda kubura aho kunyura turenda kuza kana gukora ibizamu tuza aho kunyura imyuzure hano hose yatembye twaguye no mu mazi Javuga
none biza mwabikoze gute?
Twabikoreye mu mazi. Twabikoreye mu mazi.
None murukura mufite amahirwe yo kujya mugizashika nk'abandi?
Tuzashika ariko amazi gaduteka amazi zabari tujya gukora ibizamu n'ubundi twaterura intebe tuzijyana mu kanisa nimwe twakoreye ibyo twateganye cyane
abana bababaye cyane kubera babuze aho gukorera ibigezo byabo bavaho baja mu kanisa nabwo haba hatoya uzi babaga bari kurinda buri mwana baga yicaye ukwe mu bigezo ntabwo baga bashaka ngo bicarane ariko none kubwo kubura umwanya bicaranye ubwo nyine birakomera none government ubwo ifite kutuyamba mazime katureba ukuntu ko twubakira ibindi birasi hariya birakomeye cyane ntabwo bimeze neza nibyo nabonye hano ku ishuri n'ubu ngubu ureba ntabafite aho kwicara uri kureba baraje barahagaze babuze aho kwicara
season atariste uko imvura iguye uko amazi aza none ariko ubu ngubu ho byarenze imbago kuko urebye uko amazi gari simpamya nta muntu usigaranye cyo kurya inzara yenda kutwica ubu ngubu mu minsi mikiri imbere kuko urwe ibimori bya ruyange ibindi by'akayanza ibigori ibishimbo bya ruyange so ubu ngubu nta byingiye bifite byo kubaho mu gihe kizaza ahubwo twasaba nk'abakuru bacu ba district n'abiyongeyeho kuza kudufasha bakaduha cyo kurya bakadufasha mu buryo bwo kuduha icyo kurya nanga ari byashoboka ubundi bakareba uburyo ba managing iriya misozi garamaze kumenshi gari kuva mu misozi ari byashoboka bari abanyiri imisozi bafite ay'amabati bakabaha amatanga agafata gari amazi ariko gari amazi gose ni gazi no kugira ngo adusenyere
candidates from Nyarusozi Primary School, from Mutoki Primary School, others are from Seredi Primary Secondary School. So they are all total up to 110. So they are doing the exams from here, and this is the center of those schools which I have mentioned. So I think they are doing their exams in the church. Now, the situation is not good because the high rainfall affected us. These floods are not for today. They always happen when it is in rainy season. But when it happened, we had to shift our children from classes because all the classes were flooded. Then we had to shift them to the church. So I think the government can also intervene because the RDC is aware, the cow is aware, the DO's office is aware. Even the speaker of the district is aware, even the chairman of the district is aware, because this is not the first time. During the rainy season, it always happened. So we are seeking the government to intervene, even though they are preparing to build for us other classes from the State House, but it's also still a challenge. But since they have been revising and learning well, I think this one cannot affect the learners since you have got here to work exams. So I think it is not going to affect them according to the environment because you have got here to sit. So this one cannot affect the learners. because we have got where to sit. So they are sitting in the church comfortably. So I don't think that it can affect them academically, because they are aware of doing that exams. They were aware. So I think it cannot affect them.
Wabuze icyo gukora n'amabuye yose agari guhimba imirimo yateranye.
A very good morning Kigezi mukurikira mu story Jompo kandi katugendeye kimwe muri story 18 ona kugura izoba rani mwazo twarebire court barajuriza munarishi court of appeal bari kubaza ko bagendera kimwe no kuronshinga a 3-day criminal appeal session muri Kabale district kandi aba babiri bari hari high court ya Kabale kandi tugendeye kimwe no kurira ko kuba kwani bakomensinga enakwishatu zo kugenda kimwe no kuhurira emishango etadi imwe y'abantu bari kugenda kimwe no kurira ko babasa kuba ani bajuriza kandi ekigenderwa cy'ekimpa no kureba ko babasa kuba biyawo at least backlog ningashi emishango erabe hipinjire omukoti kandi eri kuteganisa na munonga abantu etari kugenda kimwe no kurira ko babasa kuba ni bagicwa kandi hamwe no kurigwa presiding over the launch ningashi obiro yebembire okujuriza bo kumpa ningashi okwiguraho a 3-day nanka appeal no mwami ari kumanywanka deputy chief justice Dr. Flavian Zeija kandi abasekwana announcinga ongu session ejimpa eragende kimwe no kubasa kwane handoringa emishango eri kuika makumi ashatu ningashi appeals ziri kuika makumi ashatu kandi zimpa harimo 10 za mada hazamu 10 za aggravated defilement hazamu ezini mishango eri kuika ena ya for aggravated robbery, 2 for kidnaps with the intent to murder and 1 each for rape and manslaughter. So emishango ezimpa zona was totalinga ziraba 30 appeal cases ezirenda kugenda kimwe no kurira ko kubabasa kubani bahurira ningashini bajuriza ahari court of appeal izoba ningashi enaku ishatu kuyanyomwazo unakugwira izoba kandi hamwe no runaku ogwa nyenchakare umunyamakuru witu abiri ari ha ground high court kandi kugenda kimwe no kurira ko yabasa kubona compiling a storage pa kandi kongarunji wagenda kimwe ha YouTube channel yitu website zitu TikTok X zitu stories pa zona uragenda kimwe no kwasa kuba urazibonera konka katubaze turebe ibirugireyo aho babiri bari kwiguraho a 3-day criminal court hearing omuri a court of appeal hano omuri Kabale district babasikwana bemanyira niki ekirugireyo. Good morning Kigezi.
The Court of Appeal has commenced a 3-day criminal appeal session at Kabale High Court, focusing on expediting justice and reducing case backlogs in the Kigezi sub-region. Presiding over the launch on Tuesday, Deputy Chief Justice Dr. Flavian Zeija announced that the session will handle a total of 30 appeal cases, including 10 for murder and 10 for aggravated defilement. Other cases include 4
regional Court of Appeal sessions in order to ease access to justice for the people of different regions of Uganda. The Court of Appeal sitting in different regions of the country helps in reducing transportation and litigation costs incurred by court users in moving to get services of the Court of Appeal in Kampala. We are mindful that Kabale High Court circuit, just like other High Court circuits and divisions, is faced with the challenge of case backlog and components of prisoners overstaying on remand. However, I wish to mention that the Court of Appeal has a big workload with a limited number of justices. We are grateful to the appointing authority who earlier this year appointed more 5 justices of the Court of Appeal from Constitutional Court.
The session will be presided over by Justices Frederick Ntege Egonda, Oscar John Chihika, and Jesse Rejema Biarhanga. Justice Zeija reaffirmed the judiciary's commitment to enhancing access to justice through regional circuits, noting that such sessions play a crucial role in decongesting prisons and speeding up case resolution.
We have streamlined the cause listing. We now make sure that all the cases are heard first. All the cases that are currently being skipped are those with the missing records, which we are also deliberately tracing. We have a task force that is looking at these missing records. We hope that by the end of this year we should be having a final decision. Now, what happened is that many of those court records that we're missing are those where we have sessions off the station. Let's say the judge comes from here, goes to Kisoro and handles the criminal session there, and then on his return, the files are not returned. So we have a deficit of files at the center, which are supposed to be provided to the Court of Appeal. But we set up a task force recently, which is doing a good job. Many of the files have so far been found, so by the end of the year, this problem will also be solved.
Kabale High Court resident Judge Justice Rangasemo Gerere Karoli reported that the court's case backlog has significantly reduced from 950 cases to about 800 thanks to improved coordination with the key stakeholders in the justice system.
By trying capital offenses, we also hear appeals from the two chief ministerial areas. Our caseload by roads is stable. We currently have about 800 cases in our docket, a drop from 950 when I assumed duty. For 2 quarters now, we now have a higher disposal rate than filing of new cases. My Lord, in this circuit, coordination with all stakeholders has been essential for smooth operations. I want to salute, in no special order, the Office of Attorney General, Office of the DPP, Uganda Prisons, Uganda Police, Ministry of Labor, the district local governments, who have made work easier for this.
Meanwhile, Festo Sambia, Assistant Commissioner of Prisons at Ndorwa and Regional Prisons Commander for Kigezi, welcomed the Court of Appeal's presence, pointing out that over 20 inmate files have been pending judgment. He said the session offers hope for many awaiting decisions, reducing stress and uncertainty among inmates.
My Lord, the session we are about to open was listed 37 inmates, and out of the 37, 35 are male and 2 are female. All the female inmates are available for the session. Male inmates available for the session are 27. 3 of them died. It is unfortunate. May their souls rest in peace. 2 were acquitted by High Court in the initial trials.
The Court of Appeal Circuit Session in Kabale underscores the judiciary's ongoing effort to promote efficiency, transparency, and access to justice across all regions of Uganda. Compiled by King Solomon Twinamasco and Nathan Bahangwa for Kigezi Television in Kabale.
Mnonga okureba Kigezi Television kandi ibibyona ebimwamuri kureba n'ibirugiriyo izuba rya nyumwazo hari Court of Appeal hano ya omuri Kabale district aho tugendeye kimwe no kureba abari kuhandorenga ningashi barenda mugezi 3 days zibabasa kuba nibiguraho barenda kuhandorenga imishango iri kwikama 10 kureba ko babasa kuba nibagicwa at least bamanye ezo hip at least babasa kuba nibagicyendezaho. But getting into another story that you have tonight, antaka jijiremo, remember this program is proudly sponsored by Honorable Dan Musimu Zinabasa obumpana kugambira ngo naendera kimwe entebe y'umunyeshenjiro abwa Kabale Municipality kandi nakugambira mwesi gena karuruka we tarika kwatijaga kandi na still Honorable Dan Musimu Zinabasa akaruruka una kugambira ngo tarika he mukaho karo yarurangana ningashinka kanso umuntu utwire mu bintu by'amateka ali very fit kureba ko yabasa kubona azokera abantu ba Kabale Municipality omushenjiro rikuru eri Uganda mu kisanja echa 2026 2031. So genda kimwe no kumwesi gana karuruka we agende kimwe no kureba ko yajekera abantu ba Kabale Municipality omushenjiro rikuru eri Uganda. Kujena mu ndijo story twatino na gori izuba da numwazo twarebire Grace Villa Gao Sanctuary ningashi empowerment organization eri kushangwa hano ya umuri Kabale district na munonga eri kora ahabara kurya kimwe umucyange kimpa cha Kigezi Ningashini Sanctuary irakunganya abaharana munonga from the vulnerable families, the orphans n'abarabari ha street ebase kuba ne batakinga in ebase kuba ne reba ko kuyabareberera from paying for them school fees, providing clothing for them, but even providing shelter for the girls from the vulnerable families. Izo bari nemwazo twarebere babasa kuba ni baronchinga okombeka ho mega project yabo ya resource center edi mutune sente zirarenga miliyoni gwenda kandi twareba bari kutera urufuka kureba koko babasa kuba ni batandikaho a project ejimpa. Twarebere Bishop wa Diocese of Kigezi omwami ari kumanya ka Right Reverend Gadi Akanjina ali presiding over omukoro gumpa go kutera urufuka kandi abire ayebembigwe abantu nyamwinji ningashi ashendekerezibwe abantu nyamwinji kureba koko babasa kuba ni baronchinga okombeka kwa resource center ejimpa kukuna na kugambire iri mu cyoni ningashi bagicyoni ngira akasente kala renga miliyoni agwenda nezira renga mu ahombo. So twarebere na West Yellow bari kuja resource center ejimpa ehireyo kureba koko yabasa Wani yamba ahaba haraba mba ningashi girls ba Cresvera kureba koko babasa kuba ni yamba project zitari zimwe na zimwe kureba koko bakenda mission nabo gukora koko babasa kuba ni bitungura no kureba koko babasa kuba ni bakora ebintu nyamwinji kandi bakagenda kimwe umisho no kureba koko bahitungura nka Grace Avira. Twarebere Ruth Kendeje ngyabayika oguyijika ni director kandi founder wa Grace Avira Girls Sanctuary nawe ari kusemera buri bara muntu wena ubase kuba nabakwatiraho at least kugira ikiroto cyabe kimpa cya resource center cyabasa kuba nikitandikaho kandi babasa kuba bagenda kimwe misho no kureba kuko bahatandikaho okujombeka resource center ejimpa ya Grace Villa. Sorry jimpa abanyamakuru witabira ari on ground kandi yabasa kuba nacho compiling akurunji munyishirize tubase kuba tugireba tujire kimwe tura signing out kugira babase kuba namanyira anichi nacho ekirugireyo ahari Grace Villa. Good morning Kigezi.
We shall have a seat.
Yes.
Did he save you?
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
Mutima mukama because
as we welcome the Lord Bishop to come and do the groundbreaking, and thank you for the vision that great
egi eza kutuyamba munonga abokuba tumazire emyaka 12 nk'ekitongole. So ejo myaka yona nikimanyisa nitwe tukuzire nk'ekitongole konka tukuzire n'abaana bitu nabo numbers zikuzire. So hati tukatandika n'abaana mukaaga hatiya twine abaana bararenga 300, twine abaana 35 omunju yitu abarataha hanuya konka abandi buturayamba nko every 215 children bari omu program yitu ya education kiramanyisa ngu nitushashura fees n'ebindi abana barenjire 200. Waija hano program zitu waija hanuya omu Kihuumuro holidays any day omu Kihuumuro noshanga abahara bijure hanuya kuza omu programs. Ezo programs zirimu music and dance, zirimu kubegesa, then real bari kushoma, harimu kwega kukora za films, harimu kwega debate kubera uko kugamba kurungi bari ku debate programs, harimu sports nka tennis, golf, football, abamwe muri Grace Villa Soccer Club. So many programs. Hati bija enjure kagwa nibaburwa aho kuza abokuba n'enju y'abana 35 children. So haje aho mushana munonga wa Kabale nabwe nibabona. So hinabijira abantu bingi aba Uganda nibija kutayaye bija nibarebe icyo kizibu nabo bacerebera bagira ngo zakora ki twakubayamba ku kora resource center so that programs zona zanyu zitunge ahobwe. So we also want to appeal to people really. You see us focusing on the girl child, and it's for a reason, because we have to start somewhere. I know even the boy child is in need, but our girls are here because of issues at home. Many of our kids are here because of what's happening to them in the community. We have children who are abused. We have children who are molested, even by own relatives. And the sad part is it happens and the family doesn't step in. You know, people, and then even the community says, maybe a family. You know, so please, if you hear a child who is in need, who is struggling, and many times neighbors know about it, pay attention, because if you don't help these children, where will they go? Court. But other than that, I want to appeal for help, because we have 215 children in school. Our school fees bill every term is 42 million. It's a lot, and all this money is got from us tailoring, from us baking, from us dancing, and from the little support that we receive from people. Honestly,
a mistake. He planned his things thoroughly well, so he woke up with a heart.
Very much, Ruth, for being a great vision bearer for the girl children. Remember, you really have been a pillar to the service that we offer. You are always around. When I come, I find you here praying for these children. I see you giving the motherly hand. I see you give guidance to the children, and we don't take that for granted, because we have homes around you, Mama, for always being there for us. Now, on behalf of the local government, I must say I would be suffering and I would be having a lot of red flags on how I am failing to make interventions for the young people. You imagine the list of girls who are here, who are being supported by Grace Villa. We have success stories. We have children who have left here. They are a legacy to us. They come back and they make a very big testimony, my Lord, that the Grace Villa has written an indelible mark with a lot of strength on the education of these children and the support that is extended to the households where these children come from.
Very good morning Kigezi mukureke omusore John Paul muri kureba ya Grace Villa aho bagende kimwe no kura kuko barunshinga okombeka a resource center kandi ahishomero ningashi awome John Paul yabo iri kushango muri makanga muri Kabale Municipality hano ya muri Kabale district ezo nizimwe asureze swati no nagorizo bakani mu nyikize tubase ko ntendereraho kandi zindi zona turarebe ngo kutwabasa kubana tuzibayisaho izoba irianye sakari muri barunjikani mwe bari munonga mugende kimwe no kureba ngo kuma subscribing channel yetu ya YouTube kandi mugende kimwe no kureba ngo kuma basa kuba ni mu likinga mu commenting mu kitere yo feedback ya at least tubase ko nitumanya niki eki muri okuteka teka woni ngashini teka teka chi aimwine ari stories zitu azitari azimwe anazimwe waza TikTok yetu base ko ntufuringa exit tufuringe kandi mugende kimwe no kwerebera buri kimwe cyona ekiri okuruga program eje paha iri proud sponsored by Honorable Dan Musinzi Nabasa ubumbano bari kuteka makasente kuja tubase ko ntubayisaho amakuru gona agari kubijya kimwe umucanga kinyine ekipa echa Kigezi Honorable Dan Musinzi Nabasa nashabira kimwe abantu bakabari municipality mubase ko mugende kimwe no kurako kumwa mwesigana karurukanyu kugira abase kuba naje na mission no kureba ko kuyatwara Kabale Municipality etunguke kandi base kuba ne hinda kandi base kuba ne garukira kimwe aha mapu Dan Musinzi Nabasa ayibembize event nyamwinji konka na munonga echayibembize necho ku empoweringa families zitari zimwe na zimwe amakagatari gamwe businesses zitari zimwe na zimwe hano ya umuri Kabale Municipality kugira abantu babasa kuba bakora kurunji kandi babona akasente omushaho zabo ibindi nyamwinji kebyamagara ebyamashomero ninga yubwegese kandi na infrastructure development omuri Kabale Municipality Honorable Dan Musinzi Nabasa na kugambira waba omwese jire na karuru kawe ebibyona araze kureba kuko yabasa kuba anabitereza kandi nakugambira ngo yihire gukoresa obukugube yenkaroya ningashinka kanso omutendeke kureba kuko yabasa kuba na registrating abantu bakabale municipality yaba yayikire mu shenjero abase kuba nayisayo eshonga z'abantu kandi agende kimu mission no kureba kuko yazigambaho kugira babasa kuba bafuna solutions kandi nakugambira wayino bukugubwa mani obucropping projects zo kureba kuko zabasa kuba nizitumbura abantu beye bakabale municipality kandi nakabale kureba kuko yabasa kuba n'ingendera kimwe obumisho so basa kuba no sigira kimwe dan musinzi nabasa kugira akaruru kawe kabasa kuba nikagenda mission okurungi waba okamuhire kandi turi kwisha kureba kuko abasa kuba no yifuza katondera program yiri zoba kandi nasigara ndino batinga amasha bwe muri Kigezi kandi nkoze na production team yaje Kigezi mubara muga kugenda kimwe no kureba katubugane izoba elia nyenchakare urunako bugwakana ibiro amukaga yo kwezi ko 11 umwaka wa 2025 kandi na busi same time same television kandi kujatu bose kwa twisaho amakuru agari ko gayo umucanga cyangwa cya Kigezi have a blessed day kandi ngendeze akurungi abantu mwe
Kigezi, ensia mamanzi, tubonero munda no mundeleka, tuya wakozi kanda banyawenje, enkuzi z'abantu nitwachira buryomwe, twine gwatansa, twine tunguka, twine bufura kandi twinga mazima. Shima nitukusima lugawabyona owatwajire tuyaganya Kigezi nitukusimira lensi yitu Kigezi